And on the international scene, the running of the Kentucky Derby in the US, the 2000 Guineas in the UK and the Champions Mile in Hong Kong signalled the end of the latest 6-month period in the assessment of the world's leading horses. 3-year-olds Barbaro and George Washington were rated on a par in equal third position after their big wins in the Derby and the Guineas. The leading horse over the period assessed by the International Federation of Horse Racing Authorities was Scirocco, mainly through his win in the Breeders' Cup Turf in November. However, he also made a successful return with the Group 2 Jockey Club Stakes at Newmarket on the final weekend of the ratings period. It should be noted that the #1 in the official World Racehorse rankings is still Hurricane Run, who did not race over the last 6-month assessment period. And still to come, New Zealand's oldest race.
Royal Lady jumped well in the inside.
The Canterbury Gold Cup is the oldest race in New Zealand. First run in 1855, the 2,000-metre weight for age race saw proven Group 1 performer Balmuse start even money favourite. Ridden by David Walker in the green with blue band and sleeves, he settled midfield, a couple of horses off the fence.
Now missed the top. It's being headed off by Savannah Zahn going around the udder, just easing back behind them, likes to rule. Exonerate in the red up against the rail. Royal misses outside them, so's Fiscal Madness. They were followed about 2 lengths away then on the inside by Get Up, being joined by Balmuse. About a length back, Cope Entrepreneur. The Raj second to last, and last is Western Line. Many going for outside.
Approaching the home turn, Walker was in dire straits, stuck behind a wall of horses and forced to drop back to the rear and hook to the outside.
And the Raj, where's the favourite Balmuse? He's back midfield, and he's going to have to angle to be the widest of all. He's giving them 8 lengths, and with 400 metres to go, Fiscal Madness in front. It's Fiscal Madness. Here comes the Raj, and Western Lines come from the back, and Balmuse is unloading now. They race inside the last 200 metres. Western Line, they're across the track. Mr. Top, Fiscal Madness, Balmuse. He's powering home down the outside. Top weight and favourite, he's got home. Balmuse has won it, a brilliant animal. Western Line, a photo for third, either Fiscal Madness or Delbray on it, and it could go either way for third. They were followed by Mr.
Balmuse proved he's a quality stayer and justified the decision of trainer Kevin Myers to back him up just 6 days after resuming from a spell. Now a 6-year-old, he has come back stronger this time, and David Walker believes he may now be tough enough to take a crack at the Melbourne Cup in November.
Outstanding performance.
Walker said Balmuse had the best turn of foot of any horse he has ridden. A $30,000 purchase as a yearling, Balmuse has now won 12 races, including 5 stakes races. He is by the deceased stallion Lord Ballina from the UK winning mare Musing.
Out wide, a recapitalisation.
And finally, let's pick up the action approaching the home turn on a wet track at Morfordville, where the Goodwood Handicap was the oldest and most important Group 1 sprint in South Australia. Runners have been fanning wide all day, but take a look at the extremes here. While the horse on the extreme outside, Saspy, is about to disappear from the picture, take a look at the ground saved by Stephen Baster on Perfectly Ready, the only horse to stick to the rail.
Hard on the inside, Perfectly Ready. It's Falkirk and Perfectly Ready on the fence. Down the outside, Social Glow, Chablais running on late. Then Royal Lighter, and further back came Stratton Place, but Perfectly Ready. Hard against the paint on the outside fence. Here's one I have not seen. It's Saspy down the outside. Perfectly Ready won it. Perfectly Ready's won it by about a half length. Saspy's got second. He's on the outside rail. I didn't see him. I don't think anyone else did either. Third's a photo.
The first 2 home couldn't have been further apart, but Perfectly Ready got the nod by 3/4 of a length to justify the globe-trotting campaign of... He had sent the 3-year-old colt to Dubai for the Golden Shaheen at the World Cup meeting in March, but Perfectly Ready finished only 8th behind Proud Tower 2. The trip didn't affect him, and the Goodwood was his first Group 1 win at 5 attempts. And that's all for this week, but join us again next week for more racing from around the globe in Racing World.